Hi, guys. How are you? I hope that you had a really great Valentine's Day. I have been sick the last couple days, so excuse me if I get this like coughing fit. I hope it doesn't happen. Welcome to this week's Spark of Wisdom, brought to you by the Dove, the beautiful Dove, with a really interesting message, I must say. If you're joining me live, you know I love for you to say hello. Give me a what's up, hey, hey. Thanks for hanging out with me. Of course, you can always come back and watch the replay this week with the Dove coming in. We are getting, and I'm going to repeat it again because the angels have been very crystal clear that it's just one dove. Okay, so only choose one. Now, when I'm saying that, I'm going to leave it open for later on because I have a sense that this reading is going to come back again with some at a different time, actually. So let's see if that happens. Okay, we'll just see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We've got the dove coming forward, also known as the pigeon. Okay, but this week what we're getting is well, it's actually coming in lots of different ways. There's an alignment occurring, and we're aligning all in different ways, but it has something to do with either your authenticity, love of a project, a real love connection, something within yourself, or something with the earth. Okay, so let's go ahead and share the channeled message and then we'll get into it. Here we go. Stop, collaborate, listen. We're back with an addition. Shaken, not stirred. What time is it? Time for the bird. Realize, compromise, see with your own eyes. Can you handle the truth? It will set you free. Like leaves that blow off a tree, held you are in grace, about face. Peace be with you, harmony and bliss, sealed with a kiss. Remember how far you have traveled, the scripts you have unraveled. Destiny awaits, it's not fate. Don't complicate or hesitate or continue to wait. Journey with me, see the shift, feel the lift, smell the hope, hear the cope, taste the rainbow. So, like I said, the doves are bringing in some very beautiful messages, and there was a lot of song lyrics that came in there, a lot of movie things that came in there. So, what maybe that will synchronistically resonate with you. Let's go again. We've got five doves. Let's go ahead and get started. Our first dove is called the collared dove. It is we're talking about the heart chakra here. So those of you that chose the first dove, excuse me as I grab a pen here. The first dove, we are talking about something to do with your heart chakra. There some channeled messages related to this that wanted to be shared. First of all, we're getting the direction northwest, fire and air. There is a raging burn happening. I was getting from the angels that there's a purification process occurring. And this is after the heart awakening, which will lead to a rebirth. Couple up, manifestation in the next 2 to 3 weeks. This has to do with this new moon cycle. I heard sticks and stones may break my bones. Names will never hurt me. The person that is choosing this feels vulnerable and often misunderstood. I was getting that it's time to dust yourself off. Desert vision quest, a new beginning. Okay, so this is what we're talking about for those of you that chose number one. It will definitely resonate with you. Okay, so we're going to start. First of all, the archangels wanted to come in with the message. Okay, we're starting off one shuffle. We're starting off with Archangel Raziel, bringing in some ancient knowledge for us, which is just so perfect when we're talking about the heart awakening. Because you dive down and through the heart, you go all the way down and come back up with some ancient knowledge. So let's go ahead and see what we've got going on here. We've got the number 34, the magic here, coming in right away to show that there's going to be a lot of changes happening. Look at this. It's almost like uh, this huge, and we're getting that rebirth there with the vulture, right? And we've got, is that a llama on the left? Okay. And the vulture's there too. Getting a little bit of the Mayan here, a little bit of the Mayan timeline, which often has to do with the throat chakra, things that were said. Like I said, there's this vulnerability, feeling misunderstood. Yeah, I was getting, here we go, another seven. So we've got another seven, 7 and 7 right away. And that's like aligning you. And the ancestors are coming forward to work with you. They want to remind you to keep your heart open. Let your angels and guides take you take you on this quest. You're on this quest, and they want to provide the horse for you. See, the horse is here. They want to give you the vehicle, and lead you with their song. It's all about keeping your passion alive and your heart open through this beautiful awakening. I love that we're seeing all the reds here and the whites together. To me, this is like really a message from your ancestors to keep your heart open and know that you're not alone, that they are with you the whole entire time. And here's our third shuffle. Yeah, this is perfect what we're talking about. We're talking about here the higher heart, the awakening to the higher heart, which is what happens with that heart awakening. And many of you are getting ready to look at the pigeons here. Look at the doves. They're literally on the steps leading you up. And know that this is for your ascension process. This is taking you in a new place. And I love that I see all these. Now, it looks to me to be roses, right? So there's this unfolding. There's this unfolding as you go up. And how many doves do we see here? There are 4 doves, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. And then I never noticed this in between, but there's another bird in between. So there's this shift happening, okay? As we go up the stairs, you're being led. It is for your highest good. So know that this is what the angels are bringing in for you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do 3 cards. I'm going to pull it down here for just a moment. Okay, we're going to do the 3 cards. We're going to talk about, okay, this is like the divine masculine. So this is on bottom, okay? And this is number 37. This is to complete this heart. Whatever we're going through in this heart chakra is to complete a cycle with you, okay? What I'm seeing is the divine masculine here, the rainbow, building the rainbow, the communication to source. As you build that communication to source, what happens is your divine masculine is able to be cradled. He's able to be healed. And this is what I'm seeing with this heart awakening, okay? So this is the second, like, Indian that we've gotten here. And no surprise that we have the ancestors coming up with you guys in just a moment with the runes, okay? So let's go ahead and see what the angels want to say. And this is all about where you were, where you are, and where you are going. And look at this. Where are you going? This is exactly our very first card, okay? So let's see. There's this alignment that's just happened, and you have your angels and guides walking in front of you. Now, I cannot help but notice the heart here. And I'm going to tell you that I haven't mentioned it yet, but I'm going to mention it now, that yesterday, Venus came into a conjunction with Neptune. And this has allowed this path to unfold. This has awakened something within us all, the whole collective, actually. And for you, it has to do with this heart chakra. And this is for you. These are blessings as you walk this new path. and know that you're not alone, that you're being led. And not only that, um, that, we've got the incense here. So to go ahead and bless this new beginning, you can put that actually into your universe, saging your home, saging, this new beginning, allowing yourself to be open to ask for advice from the archangels, because they are here to teach you. They've come forward to teach you that your structure, where we are now, is we're in need of a structure change. Okay, so we've got Metatron with the sacred geometry, with the alchemy. And this is exactly what the Heart Awakening is all about. It is all about alchemizing. I love this because we have the divine energy oracle coming through for you guys as well. So we're going through that heart chakra. We're going all the way down into our treasure chest. And this is our Earth Star chakra. And we're going through this Earth Star chakra because we want to alchemize. We want to change the structure of things that have gone before so that we can alchemize to where we are now. And so this is where you are in your journey, okay? And it's like we're getting balance with that Earth Star chakra is what I'm getting here. And literally with your guys's, yeah, heart activation, change in structure between you and the earth is what we're getting here. So this is showing us where we're going. Let's go ahead and pull out our book. And there's something here that wants to be shared for you guys. So we're getting 11, oh my gosh. I just cannot love. I love the synchronicity of this. The 11 plus the 4 is the 15th. That's the day that I'm recording this. And this is the day after. So it's just like, this is just happening and throwing you in here into this heart awakening. You've been on the path. This is just a magic, really. The magic is here to continue to lead you. So let's see what Architrel, I'm so bad at saying some of these names, number 34. Okay. And it's so crazy because I'm literally getting, I'm hearing in my mind's eye, number 34, Walter Payton. Colors for the bears, which are orange and blue. And it's talking about your sacral and your throat chakra. And this is what I was getting here. And so there is an activation through your heart that we're going through to bring your authenticity in line with your divine. This is like a healing to your divine feminine, my friends. This is what I'm getting here. This is a super angel who is one of the angels of presence, or the angel of the face, a group of ultra important angels who work very closely with God the Creator. Architrel is particularly vital as he is known as the voice of God. And remember, I was saying, I'm feeling something here with your throat chakra, or the presence of God, and he sits on the throne of glory. It is for this reason that, unlike most other angels who can sometimes have subtle energy, when you invoke his presence, it is much easier to distinguish his firm guidance from that of your own thoughts. He is such a powerful being. When Alcatraz comes calling, it can seem as though he actually is the voice of God speaking directly to you. You're certainly unlikely to question the experience. Wow. I'm not that familiar, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish reading this for us all. As the angel of justice, authority, and direction, he can help you see your own greatness. He can bring you to the gifts that are capable and that enable you to stand on your own 2 feet and to trust your own judgment, especially in times of hardship or where your intuition may be challenged. Beautiful. He is known as the revealer of the divine mysteries, and he reminds us that we are much more than mortals. We decide to harness our true power, our divine spark ignites, and the magic of miracles can become very real in our human experience. And I was literally saying that I was getting the bears, which is the color orange, the sacral chakra, the house of your divine spark, your creative spirit, your divine feminine. The message is, don't compare yourself to others, nor listen to the criticism or judgment from those who choose to remain closed in their own hearts. Likewise, we do not judge another. Listen to the voice of God within you to know the right course of action to take. I have to tell you that this was on page number 111, which I find is incredibly synchronistic. And there are some, we were talking about that you often feel misunderstood and vulnerable, like things are not coming out exactly the way that you want them to. So I definitely am feeling this alchemizing effect happening. We see the gold in every single picture. And it's like Metatron has so much to offer here. There's so much happening. And I feel like, in a lot of ways, this is what you're going to be experiencing in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Okay. Actually, 7. So it's like we're going around, we're going through the different parts of this heart awakening and aligning ourselves to our true greatness. Okay. And this is just really beautiful and divine. So let's see. We've got the divine oracle coming. Forgive and forget. And this is really what the heart awakening is all about. It's all about going in and forgiving ourselves, and not only forgetting, but letting go of those subconscious scripts, as those are the thieves that keep us locked. Those are the ones that keep us stuck in that round and round and round. And there was a channeled song that came forward. I'm going to mention it with each pile for all of us. Angel number 329 actually has come forward for all of us. And the song, Total Eclipse of the Heart, is there is some vampire energy. There's some vampires that have got us, like, sucking our energy, so to speak. But those are our own thieves, the own scripts that we run in our thoughts. Okay. So I'm getting like, here's like the matrix, but the matrix is your reality based on your thought process. And you're going to dive into yourself. You're diving into yourself and into the earth to alchemize. So we're going to do one shuffle. The whole point is to rejuvenate. Yes, to rejuvenate. Okay. So what do we need to bring ourselves into balance with the earth is the real question here. Okay. We're going to do 2 cards. We're going to do something different. And this is what this heart awakening is all about. It's going to shift you, as we saw with Metatron, doing a 180. That's where we are. And this is what you can expect through this heart awakening, to awaken to something completely different. Okay. To awaken to something completely different. And what is that? Well, this is your wake up call on the bottom. This is that Harlequin effect. You see it in the background? Subconsciously, you're playing 2 roles. One, which is your true self, your divine, authentic self, and another, which is a mask that you wear for others to see. Now, there's no judgment here. This is totally normal, but this is a wake-up call to alchemize and to stand into your true essence of who you are. This is to really do something different and see the star that you really are. Okay. Notice the gold, all the gold that is here. This is about alchemizing on that Atlantean timeline, which is that Earth Star chakra. Let go and enjoy. Letting go of those negative scripts so that we can continue to rise in our own beautiful essence, right? That's what's going on here. And those thieves that I'm talking about are those subconscious scripts, those things that we say to ourselves based on trauma, based on different experiences. But it's like, it's time for those experiences to alchemize. It's time for you to step into who you truly are and to awaken to the beautiful of who you are, right? So it's up to you if you want to wake up, if you want to wake up call. If you want to wake up call, the alarm has been set for you, okay, to let you know that there's this energy. I was talking about this total eclipse of the heart. And it's like, the more that you hold yourself in 2 different ways, okay? So it's like that authentic you is waiting to be stepped into fully so that it can harness the energy overall. But instead, we're kind of splintering that energy into another part. So this heart awakening is coming to assist you in doing that. So we've got a change coming into your structure, right? looking like something is going to come in differently. I'm feeling the throat chakra here. Not only is that your authenticity, but I am feeling that you will be using your voice. I have the reason I say that is a couple of reasons. Number one, we have the oracle, the runes coming up for you. Okay. Now, the runes coming up for you really speaks volumes to me because the runes in my process talk about oracle specifically. So you might be an oracle yourself. You may be stepping into this. You have a truth to share. Oracle is oftentimes confused. It's not just this, right? Oracle is like a truth bringer. So it could be in a project that you're working on. It could be in a relationship, right? It could be in so many different formats. This is what the heart awakening is all about, to discern and find your truth and to see it for what it is. Okay? So the ancestors are here. They want to assist you with this shift. I literally wrote down shift. We've got 5 runes coming in. Okay. So with the 5 runes from your ancestors and the 2 cards from the divine oracle, this is the magic that you need going into this heart awakening. Okay. We've had this alignment with Venus, this conjunction with Venus and Neptune, and something has melted. And it's like it wants to come to the light now. Excuse me as I'm itching my foot. Forgive me, that came out of nowhere. Okay. And all right, so let's go ahead and see what the ancestor. I'm going to pull you down again, okay, you guys, because it's just a little bit easier here. Let's go ahead and see what the ancestors want to say, okay? And we're going to pull it exactly as we see it here. Hold on, I'm going to ask, are we doing inverses tonight? Are we doing inverses? Okay. No inverses. Thank goodness. It's just easier that way. Okay. Easier to get the messages. All right. So there's a shift in front of us, and the runes are here. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and read these for you guys. And then I'm going to attempt my best way possible. Okay. Because we've got, I believe this is the wheat. This is the elk. Okay, this is the elk. Now, the elk, this is just telling me right from the beginning that you have ancient knowledge. Okay, because the elk, they bellow and they call out to the community, and their sound is heard throughout the land. And so, this is telling me that you have something to bellow and to belt out. Okay, and look at this. Okay. Now this is, you can see the letter M. Now right away I'm getting Merkaba, okay? I'm getting vehicle. And this is actually known as the horse. And we were getting the horse from the angels letting you know that you have a vehicle, but I'm also getting Merkaba, okay? So this is letting me know I'm actually seeing, and here, look at, remember we were talking about the Harlequin. We were talking about your true self and this mask that you wear. And then look at the color, how that just changed. Whoa. Love that. Okay, so you see all this blue on my hands? That is so cool that just changed. So we're looking to step into our alchemy. It's like you have this pathway. You can choose to stay where you are, or you can choose to go in a different direction. The horse is here to take you on the ride, or the Merkaba to go in between dimensions is what I'm feeling. Because when you go in through that heart chakra, you're going way down. When you start at the Atlantis, that's going down into the first dimension, and then you continue to rise up, okay? The sun is here. Okay, this has to do with right in the middle too. This has to do with the sun, the masculine energy, the solar energy, okay? Then we have the lake. And then finally we have the birch. Okay, the birch tree. Okay, now before I read the oracle, I like to turn them on their side. It tells me a different story. This actually came in here first. Okay. So what I'm seeing with that elk is what allows you to bring the horse to you. The elk, the bellow, the calling out, the asking of help from your angels. Literally kind of getting angel here, really. Asking your angels for assistance with this heart awakening. Taking the moment to really set the path, right? We're setting the path. We're blessing the path that is blessed before you. We are aware that we're going in to change the structure. So it's like you're heading into this, knowing. There's a knowing here. And so, how can you go ahead and ask for your Merkabah to be activated? Ask your angels to ride with you, ask for their assistance. Allow yourself to use the sun. Now, the sun is very helpful here for a couple reasons. First of all, you're developing what the whole purpose of diving into this is to step into your full power. Okay. So it's like this is the snap, the triple Z snap is what I'm feeling here. The you go girl. This is the will. This is your ability to step into your true nature. Okay. Don't let anything hook you back. There's going to be energies that try to pull you back. And this is a reminder as you're setting up this new structure to keep yourself on path, to keep yourself open, right? Do not close yourself off. The moment you create a judgment, you splinter off back to that path before. This is about opening up and allowing yourself to truly overcome the obstacles that have tried to keep you off path. Now, I'm seeing here two obstacles. However, two obstacles, we're talking about manifestation. We're talking about one or two alignment to manifestations. What I'm getting here is this shift is going to lead to two big changes for you. Two big changes for you. And they're going to come one at a time through this process. Okay? So that's what I'm feeling here. But there's something that wants to come forward. So I'm going to pull out my runes because there's an oracle that wants to go with it. And that's what I was telling you about the oracle. Okay. So let's go 143. Thank you for bearing with me. I do not have these memorized for the runes yet. But this is going to help us understand what the ancestors want to share. Pile number one. Protection. Yes. Okay. So look at the elk. The elk. I was getting angels. Okay. This is your divine protection. Elk sedge grows in the fen, waxing in water, grimly wounding. It burns the blood of those who would lay hands upon it. So here it's visualizing, it's saying, visualize an elk bending over to drink from a pond flecked with green sedge. Okay, this purification process, right? That's what we were talking about. Magical protection. Beautiful. Then we've got the horse coming in. Okay, so just know that this is, of course, for you, my friends. Always is for you. All right, the horse coming in is 165. Now, I specifically read the Norwegian, okay, but that's not here. So this is the English rune actually is what's coming up. The horse brings joy, pounds on its hooves by heroes praised. It is a solace to the restlessness. This is talking about the white horse. Visualize a white horse galloping on the sand, its mane billowing like sea foam in the wind. Wow. This is talking about movement, mobility, a change. We were saying there's a huge change coming your way. Okay. So this is a change of who you are and who you want to be, is what I just heard. Who you are and who you want to be. All right. So we're going to go to the sun for the oracle here. We're going to stick with the Old English rune. You. Oh, I thought this was the sun, you guys. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. This is the U, the bow and arrow. U has rough bark without, but holds the flame within. Deeply rooted and graces the land. U has rough bark without, but holds the flame within. Deeply rooted, it graces the land. Wow, that is actually really beautiful. The visualization is a twisted U, which is a tree, stands green leafed with a gaping hollow in its gnarled trunk. Represents the tree of life and death. And we were getting a major, it signals a major transition close at hand. Even that your life may be touched by death. Don't be alarmed. This is talking about dying into life. It's a shift in your profound state. It's a shift of renewal. Okay? Wow. I'm sorry that I said that was the sun. As you can tell, it's nice to reflect back. And this helps me learn every time we do this. Okay, in 174. So I hope this is speaking to you and about what's to come to you. Here we go. Water, the unconsciousness, emotions. Okay, that's the hook. You don't want to get hooked by your emotions. Water to land folk seems never ending. When they set sail on a heavy ship, heaving ship, the huge waves overwhelm them, and the seahorse won't heed the bridle. So don't get lost in your emotions is really what the angels are here, what your ancestors want you to know. And the final thing to help you through this heart awakening is the Birkenah, which is 159. And we're going to stick with the English. This is the English dove. This is pile number 1 that we're still on if you're joining us live. Hey, girl. And we've got, the birch. Okay. The birch, though fruitless, sends out countless shoots, leafy branches, high crowned, reach to the sky. This is talking, okay, you guys, I'm just saying that this is the rune of purification, fertility, and birth. Symbolic qualities associated with the birch tree. And this is everything that we were talking about, okay? So we're talking about you're going through this heart awakening, you're going down, you've got the magic of your angels and guides with you to emerge with some beautiful ancient wisdom for you to speak forward to others. So I hope that this message finds you. Make sure you check out angel number 329. I'll post on our community board from Sacred Scribes what comes up. But also check out that song, Total Eclipse of the Heart, because that's coming up for all of us. And see what happens, what emotions you feel when you're watching that video, okay? So thank you, pal number 1. If you enjoyed this, please give me a like on this video, share and subscribe. And we'll see you soon. We'll see you definitely next week, but hopefully sometime before. We're going to go ahead and go into our next one. It's so funny because we're coming up, 3330. Okay, so we're moving into dove number 2. And before we get started, dove number 2, I want to let you know, first of all, that the archangels are here to let us know about what you've been going through. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle your energy in. I'm getting 3s already with y'all, okay, which is really funny. Not funny. It's not funny. I just think it's awesome, actually. All right. And we have something unique for pile number 2. You were the only pile with an activation. Okay. So we have an activation at hand for you, pile number 2. And we have lots of goodies coming up. So let's find out. First of all, you guys are the laughing doves. Okay. When we're talking about the laughing doves, what we're talking about specifically is the trident. Okay, now what I just was mentioning, I'm going to mention again in case you're just watching pile number 2. First of all, we have a collective angel number 329. Check that out for yourself. I'll post what I get on the community board. and also the song Total Eclipse of the Heart. Okay, so that's coming in for all of us. Just on Valentine's Day, we had Venus. What's coming in for this reading, big time, heading into this new moon, this next 30-day moon cycle, is what's we're aligning to some manifestations in this next moon cycle. And it's really based on Venus coming in collaboration with Neptune. Now, this is really important for you guys because your activation specifically is related to what I like to call the trident, the pineal gland, the third eye, and the pituitary gland. And you have an activation coming in for all of them. What I heard for you is you have a shift coming in your vision. You have a shift coming in your vision. So we're talking Phoenix out, some channeled messages. Phoenix energy, 144. I'm getting sacral and I'm getting the number 33. How funny, the sacral and heart activation. You've been working with your ancestors. We're talking about pairs here, okay? We're talking about manifestation in 2 weeks times 2. So it could be the first manifestation in 2 weeks and the next manifestation 2 weeks after that. I channeled split. Now, these particular dove have a checkered pattern on their neck. Okay, that's quite unique, and angels told me it is taking you a lot of moves. I'm getting full blown goosebumps. Thank you, Spirit. It is taking you a lot of moves to step into your authenticity. It's been like a game of chess. Okay. And it's time to see things in a new light. We've got the channeled song just for you guys, Brown Eyed Girl. Whatever happened? Tuesday was so slow, right? Going down the old man with I love that song, Brown Eyed Girl. So I also get, it took a lot of moves to get untangled. I'm getting that you were tricked. Okay, you were tricked. Brown eyed girl. Okay. So this happened at a much earlier. With that brown eyed girl, I'm actually getting a lot to do with the sacral chakra. Okay, as that's the color in that orange family is the brown earthy colors of that. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is like this burning. There's like this burn, and it's I'm feeling this. It's like desire, but I'm feeling a lot of this burn Venus energy. To be honest, okay. So let's go ahead and see what is here for you, laughing doves. Sorry, I closed my page here. All right. Let's go ahead and see. We're going to come down here a little bit as we see. I already shuffled. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. I mean, you guys, I cannot make this up. Do you see the trident? Holy crap. I'm just saying, oh my God. Okay, we're feeling all this Atlantean energy. Look at the whale. Man, this is so awesome. And this is so cool, to be honest. I cannot even believe this. You have been working as real. I love this. I have never seen this card before. We're emerging from the waters pile number 2. This is no laughing matter is what I'm hearing. You're walking on shore. You've discovered a treasure. And was there something I was getting here with you guys? Something else. Okay, it's not you. Okay, so that was for a different one, but I'm almost getting like this shell, right? And it's like you, my friend, are the pearl. Beautiful. Look at this crown. And look at on top of the crown. Do you see it? 1, 2, 3. I really am getting the threes here. The 33, bringing the ancient knowledge up forward. I mean, there's just so much here. Master builder. Wow. Okay. So we're getting the ascended master path for sure. For sure. So this is just part of your path. It's all about keeping yourself in balance. Now look at this is exactly 12. We just looked at the 22, the difference of a 10. This is a completion of a part of the cycle for you, getting that masculine and feminine energy into balance within you, okay? Within you. And I love it because I just heard that's what's blowing up, these manifestations. These balloons are ready to pop for you. You've been doing a great job. You've been following your intuition and you've been led. Yeah, look at Archangel Sandalphon. Music has been important. Music leads you in different directions, right? The shift that you're feeling, it's like you're on top of the world. You're on top of the world. And Archangel Sandalphon is a huge, huge energy. So those of you that are here are big energies. You're able to bring things on the earth plane, but you're also able, you have really incredible communication with with the angels is what I'm hearing. And not only that, the sacral chakra, as this particular angel, Archangel Sandalphon, he is part of the orange ray, that sacral chakra, okay? And he also, and so we're getting a lot of that sacral chakra here, okay? We've gotten both of them here, and look at that. That is just so beautiful. So thank you, Archangel Sandalphon. Now, I'm getting a message here about closing portals. This is who helps close any and all portals that are not of your highest good. So you can call upon Archangel Sandalphon. I didn't get a chance to do it, but keep watch. I'm going to start teaching a class, a free class, by the way, and I have a free activation coming up this weekend. So I will share it on here. But Archangel Sandalphon, particularly if you don't know how to close portals, he wants you to know you call upon him to close any and all portals, okay? All right, and we're getting music. So Brown Eyed Girl, you want to go ahead and look into that. Like, what is that? Now look at this. This is telling me about where you were. This is what we just had in pile number 1. How interesting is that? Okay, so that's what's on bottom. That same thing that I said. Okay, so this is interesting because the same thing okay, this is really interesting. Oh my gosh, look at this. I just can't believe this because this is like pile number 1, okay? What I mean is your angels are in front of you blessing the way during this activation, okay? Again, I'm getting Valentine's Day. There was this meetup of Venus and Neptune, particularly going to affect you, my friends. But do not know, but realize that it may not feel like it at first, but the path is being blessed in front of you. Okay. So it's a matter of understanding that source is with you. They're blessing the way in front of you. Beautiful. Okay. So that's what's on bottom. Your first card, there's no inverses tonight, is the number 7. Okay. I said you're working with your ancestors, right? And this is coming in a different way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab all 3. Wow. I said this was coming in a different way and I didn't finish it because what I was feeling here with number 7 is this is about your throat chakra. Okay, so what I mean here is you've got an activation happening to your trident. Okay, now your trident is going to affect a couple things. What it's closest to is your throat chakra, your well-of-dream chakra, and your crown chakra. Okay, so there's going to be an opening and an expansion to all these chakras, and this is going to give you more vision. So right away, what we want you to know here, where you were, is you've kept your heart open. This is what's brought you to here. You've kept your heart open. You've been working with your ancestors. You've taken the challenges. You've followed the guidance, and it's brought you to this moment. And as long as you continue to leave your heart open, it could take you even further. Even further where? Even further into the creation and the creative spark of that sacral chakra, okay? That divine feminine. Now, this particular archangel here, he's quite divine, and he talks about what's written in the stars for you. And this is what I was getting. I'm actually going to read this for you because there's just so much here for you that you're not even aware of. It just feels so unbelievable. And look at, again, we've got the ancestors. What have we got coming in for you guys? Oh, we have an activation for you guys and prayers for you guys. So this is letting me know, again, The ancestors are coming in strong. They're letting you know that they're proud of the work that you've done. I'm like they're so grateful. I hope you can feel that energy, right? Because you see all these lines. Remember how we said you got entangled? Remember how we were saying that it took you lots of moves to get to this point? Look at all the moves that you have made, all these lifetimes after lifetimes after lifetimes after lifetimes. But you've never given up the fight. There's a kangaroo in the background. You've never given up the fight. You've walked the path to step back into your power. This is Uluru. This is Australia from down under. So, where we are is in the seat of your power. You're really harnessing. This is what I was feeling like you're really harnessing that spark, and it's like brazen and it's building. And the way that this spark is starting to build, my friends, is really putting, is really allowing your vision to expand, right? So there's this expand with your vision. It is affecting everything around you. And I love that we have Archangel Michael coming forward and he's like running towards you. You're just attracting him. He's there by your side at any moment's time. But this is what I'm feeling. This is the shift. The shift is, may I be so bold as to say, my friends, those of you that chose pile number 2, this has been a game of chess. But what's interesting is what you were meant to learn is the authenticity. And with this sword, you are so powerful, pile number 2. You have learned so much in your trials and tribulations. You have truly learned the power of what it means to be the power of the all. You have truly immersed yourself into those roles. And because of that, you have gained this wisdom that you're able to harness and allows you to not only step into truth for yourself, but allows you to rush to the sides of others. You're definitely healers for sure. The wind works through you. Oh, I've got goosebumps. The wind works through you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But there's something here that wants to be read. So let's go ahead and see where, you know what? I'm going to share the quick messages. Oh, I'm so glad, Nicoletta. I know, such beautiful, right? Okay, so let's see. And this is just the beginning, my friends. All right, yes. So here we go. Have you acted out of, okay, this is talking about justice. This is where you were. Have you acted out of lack of integrity? Are you taking full responsibility for your life? Reveal the true you, and you will see the loving nature of humankind. Now, this is behind you. You've taken this quest. So, this is connected to pile number 1. Mark my words, pile number 1. You will someday come back and hear pile number 2. Not right now. That's not for you. But I feel pile number 1 is a reflection of where you were pile number 2. And this is the connection here. Okay? This is divine justice. Here goes that cough. Forgive me. It has just been horrendous. At least I can breathe in between. Okay. This is where you are. Okay? You're the way shower. Yeah, I knew it. There is no one like you in this world. You have a unique purpose. Believe in yourself and have confidence. Life is one big adventure. And your journey, even though it has taken lots of different moves to get to where you are, it's like because of that, it means even more. What I mean by that is it means even more for you and for those that find their way through you. Okay? Here's this boomerang. He's holding this boomerang and he throws it out and it comes back. So it's like you throw out to the universe. This is how you're a way shower. You throw it out to the universe, to like put your intention out there as you have for yourself, but you're able to do this for others. And what comes back is the path. You're able to come back with the path. You have access to the Akashic records. You see people for who they truly are. And what that does is it puts them back on path. It allows them to step into their confidence. It gives them confidence. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what Archangel Michael has to say, because this is the future. And I was going to say, dare I say, and maybe this will resonate. I'm just going to say it. I want to ask my pendulum. Should I say it? I'm going to ask my pendulum. Should I say it? Dare I say it? He's telling me yes. Dare I say that I feel like those of you in pile number 2 are fragments of Archangel Michael. Like I feel his divine essence in you. To be honest, I feel it in you. You are divine healers. You heal in a way that is very unique, and it does not follow the beaten path, but yet is very ceremonial and sacred, is what I'm hearing. Release your fears. You are safe and protected. If you are in time when you need a little more courage, know that I am with you, shielding you from any perceived danger. And I want to just be truthful to what I've been experiencing. Pile number 2, I think this has relevance. In just the last couple days, I told you I got like really, really sick, like out of nowhere. It's like everything is like, what is going on here? And I could not really see anything in my mind's eye, to be honest. Okay. And so what I'm seeing here, oh my gosh, this is so what I was feeling. Okay, hold on. I'm going to tell you what I was feeling here. We've got the number 7. The number 3 is where you are. You've completed a cycle. That's the 10. Archangel Michael's coming in with that other shift. This leads to a 15, which is really a 6. Now, I know I'm speaking a lot of numbers here, but I'm feeling this integration. You're integrating. It's like in a way you cannot even believe, like that you're going to be walking this new path. There's this new beginning, and it is a shift in your vision. Okay, so let's find out what's in hand for us. This is a shift in your vision, my friends. I believe this is a shift in not only how you see yourself, but how others will see you. Let's find out. First, we're going to talk about the activations. Okay, so we've got 3 shuffles. Yep, I'm feeling that right away. I cut to that Egyptian Earth Star activation. Arcturian light codes. These are just clues, you guys. These are just clues. And the Merkaba. Oh my goodness. This just feels so connected to pile number 1. We're only getting 1, but like at the end, we talked about the Merkaba, right? Okay, so we've got 3 cards, 3 shuffles, 3 cards. Here we go. The Temple of Truth. This is what's in front of you. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for leading us here. He is the divine ruler of the throat chakra, okay? And everything around the throat chakra. So if you think about what's connected, our house of our authenticity connects to our higher heart, our well of dreams. The well of dreams is the imagination. It's being unleashed. You've gone through a new gateway. You've aligned to this gateway and has opened up this beautiful imagination. Hey, girl, we are on number 2. We're actually in the middle of number 2. And this is really beautiful and makes sense. The floodgates are opening to bring the activation to your actual trident, right? So what's the activation for your pineal gland? Take it in, my friends. The Venetian Council. This is so crazy because I was talking about how Venus came into contact with Neptune yesterday, and this is what's prompted this activation. And so the Venetian Galactus Council wants you to know, star beings, answer the call. Time to shine. Time to shine. Look at this. We're literally seeing I see these 3 light beings here. I'm seeing illumination brought to that trident. Okay. It's really just feeling expansive. Hey, girl. And it's like, oh my goodness. This is so beautiful. Like, really take in this card. Okay. Let's see. Nicoletta says, Michelle, was talking about vision, and I immediately was thinking of you. Ah, we're so connected, y'all. So yeah, I'm seeing like these three divine beings here. Okay, so we're definitely getting the threes here. There's that crown activation, and this is the work that's all around here. Do you see the sparks? The sparks to that feminine, because I'm feeling a feminine here. Of course, the Venetian has a lot to do with the Lemurian timeline, the sacral chakra, and there's really some new things that have come up and been brought to the light, but not only brought to the light, alchemized. Okay, how many cards are we doing here? Okay, so that's to the pineal gland. So there's some alchemization happening here. Things are coming through the light. The pineal gland actually helps you process. So they work together. The third eye is just part. It's just part of what you do, because it is the pituitary. I was just talking about this about my Rainbow Bridge class that I'm getting ready to do. Is the pineal gland actually allows you to have more vision. So this is being brought to the light. We've got something has been brought to the light to allow for this expansion. Okay, and then the third eye is about that. I'm sorry, the third eye is your vision. The pineal gland is about clarity. Forgive me. I'm like talking in circles because I'm on too much medicine lately. But we've got clarity. So this, we're getting really clear. Something's been brought to the light, getting really clear about what that is and about how that's affected who we've been. And it's like literally like the floodgates have opened, okay? And it's like we can't undo this. We can't undo this. How is this affecting your vision? Whoa. Look at this. I just want you to look at this card for a moment before we even say a word. Wow. This is beautiful. Inner Earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. And this is where that expansion is happening, okay? So this is an expansion to your third eye chakra, okay? So first we have the clarity, something's being brought to the light in that pineal gland chakra. And then we're going within. It's all within you. The vision comes from within you. And look at this. I mean, of course, it's the heart that is is the gateway, okay? And this is really talking about that heart activation. So I'm definitely feeling that this activation, pile one was for those entering into it, pile number two is for those coming out of it. So you have felt this shift, my friends. There's been this shift literally to the earth. Literally, do you see how the earth is shifted because of this? This is what we're talking about here. This is where we are in the present. You literally have had a shift with your earth star chakra, and it's brought into alignment as it was meant to. Okay, as it was meant to. Now, wow, I'm just laughing because you were talking about Jolene, and here comes Toth, right? We've got Toth light codes, and this has to do with your pituitary gland, which helps with focus. Okay, so here we've got, and of course, no surprise, it's time to step into that divine teacher. Okay, let's and the phoenix energy. I mean, there's just so much here. I'm having a challenge putting it into words, to be honest. So let's go in real quick. The Venetian Galactic Council, I'm not going to read that because we've read that several times. But this inner earth, I think there's something here that wants to be, well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Let's go back to the Venetian Council. We want to be fair to all the chakras. Okay. So we were talking on bottom. Look at this. Remember we said the temple of truth? This is talking about throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. And it's like that is the official for all of you. That's what's going on here. So it's like the way that you see yourself is allowing you to step into that authenticity. Oh my gosh. So to activate this, what you can do is you can place your fingertips on either side of your collarbone and breathe towards your throat center. Visualize a doorway opening or a portal forming, allowing the energy within to flow freely. And that's what's meant to do here. The way that you see yourself and the way that others see you is meant for you to breathe easily. Yeah, the way we see ourselves. I love it. I know. It's just so gorgeous. Okay, so the Venetian Council. Let's see. Oh, there's the top light codes. This one's in alphabetical order. Okay, so to connect with the Venetian Galactic Council. Now, Venus, I already shared prior that Venus is making this huge transit. It is the star. Venus, Venetians, my Venetian divine feminines, I must tell you that you are the star of the year. You are the star of the magic. You are making a huge transit across the sky in 2023. And let me tell you, you are making moves of your own. So this is a chess game, but let me tell you, it's not over till it's over, baby. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. On a bright, starry night, you can say, Venetian Galactic Council, thank you for helping me answer the call of my soul. And you can ask them to bring you clarity and to see if they have any messages for you. Okay. Now, this for the third eye, we're talking about inner earth. Now, what I love here about the inner earth is because we were talking in this particular pile that this is about a shift in your vision, how you see yourself. Okay. So there's a message here that I want to share. First of all, how do you connect with this? Place your hands palm down on the space between the top of your pubic bone and your belly button, your sacral area. Visualize yourself sitting on your back against a giant tree that is anchored deep down into the heart of the earth. This is your message. You're becoming fully aware of what you need in order to feel safe and fulfilled on planet Earth. Know that this is part of the divine plan for you to be incarnated upon this planet now. And although at times you may have felt unstable or that you have lost your way, you have been building up momentum to be where you are today. I've got goosebumps. You are in a space where you can build powerful foundations, a space where you can lay exactly what you need, who you need to be, and what you need to do to flourish and grow. You have the opportunity to reclaim parts of yourself that you've buried deep within and reclaim gifts that you've abandoned. If you're starting any projects or thinking about taking up something you've had on hold, now is the perfect time. The seeds you're planting are sending roots down into Mother Earth. You are held, you are supported. And remember, we said in the channel message, I'm being prompted, held you are in grace, about face, peace be with you, harmony and bliss, sealed with a kiss. This is for you, my friends. Stay on track. And for your pituitary gland, okay, Thoth, also known as Tahuti, is the ancient Egyptian ibis-headed god, okay, which is a fancy way of kind of saying that it's the god of divine magic, writing, and the moon, okay? So to connect, Tahuti, 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 until you feel a shift in the energy around you, then say, Thoth, great priest, king of Atlantis, um, the divine scribe of the ancient Egypt, thank you for initiating and awakening the great teacher within me. And that's what I'm feeling here, my friends. It is time for you to step into your role as the teacher and to enlighten others, and to enlighten others. It's time for you to do that. It's that part of, of the cycle for you. This is just so beautiful. It says you're blessed to connect with Thoth. You're going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time that are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. In order to complete the process, there will be a release of old ideas, limiting stories, but this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within. Don't be concerned about the intensity of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting with divine magic. And evolved beings are light, are there are there to lead the way. If you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fear gets loud, it's because you're on the cusp of something powerful. And look, it fell right under Archangel Michael. And I'm hearing, burn, baby, burn. Disco inferno, burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Wow. So there's a huge shift going on for you. We've got some prayers that want to come forward. We're only going to take one card, but we're to do 4 shuffles. Okay. So there's a change that's definitely coming. Yeah. We're feeling it, aren't we, my friends? Pile number 2. We're feeling it. We're creating space. Okay. So we've got to bring the light, those shadows, those things that are illusions, that are not of the truth, so that we can make space for the things that are. Okay? Look at butterfly on every single one so far. This says independence. We're breaking free. Pile number 2, you're breaking free. I'm hearing you're breaking free from those that try to control you, the trickster energy that brought you in the first place. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. You did the best that you could at that point. But it's like this is where you became entangled. And the thing about it is that you've learned so much in your travels. And that's the part that wants to be heard right now. It is not about the entanglement. It is not about it is not, I'm hearing it's not a laughing matter, but at the same point in time, in jest, we say the truth. Sometimes when you chuckle something off, in jest, we speak the truth. Yes, and this is leading to ambition. This is bringing in, look at this, this is an alignment of an ending and a beginning in truth. And this ambition has been what? May I offer my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond my mind. Please bring it for my highest good. This is all knowing that we've been playing that game. Excuse me. I hope this doesn't go into a coughing fit. We've been playing this game, and it's like an ending of what was, so that we can step into what truly is, and it's like it's gone full circle, and it's really interesting as we're seeing one mandala go behind and another one emerge. I am so sorry. Look at all these blues, okay? I'm definitely talking about the throat chakra here. And look at this. Trust. Trust. Are you feeling it? The vine has been growing, I'm hearing. And the vine continues to grow and to grab on and to latch on and do all it can to thrive and survive. And look at all these jagged edges, right? The pow. Okay, when love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until the clear path is shown. And and I just have to say that what I'm feeling here is it's like some of us, maybe myself, this pile might be for me, I'm not sure. I always find out after. I'm kind of feeling like it is a little bit, but in a way, it's like sometimes we're forced to take this rest. Okay. Sometimes we're forced. And I know that's what I've been doing for several days now. All right. So, and I'm also feeling the heat here. So, those are the messages that I have for you, pile number 2, my beautiful laughing doves. It's like, don't worry about all the time it's taken to get here. Just know you're in the right place at the right time. And divine teachers you are. You're able to hold space in a way that no others can. So I say thank you for your journey. Thank you for being here. And thank you for impacting the rest of the universe with your talents. I feel very graced that you even come here to my channel to get this message. So thank you very much. If this aligned with you, please like this message. Make sure you check out angel number 329. Make sure that you also check out the song that's coming in for all of us, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Okay, we're going to move on to number 3 at 110.09 for the third dove, which is dun, 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 the spotted dove. Okay, spotted dove, we're talking about your crown chakra. Okay, so those of you, pile number 3, we're talking about your crown chakra. We're getting the direction southeast. We're talking about water and earth. We're also talking about the pearl. Okay, the pearl came in, so you might want to look at another oracle that I've done on the pearl. You can see it, you can search for it. That might even bring you some more. The number 555 came up for you. It was told to me to let you know that you are found in pairs and that this is a quick flight. So I didn't really get much ahead for those of you, pile number 3, but let's find out what's going to come through, because we have the Ascended Masters coming in for you. But before the Ascended Masters, we have the actual, we're going to do the Archangels first, okay, because they want to give us the energy that it's around you. Oh, I see. Pile number 3, yours is all about a love connection, okay? So we're going to go ahead. Let me break it up first. That's not your first one. Okay, 3 clues. Yeah, we've got Archangel Raphael. He's holding on to his heart chakra tenderly. I heard the word tenderly. So pile number 3, this is talking about a love connection. Yeah, you've been dreaming of this. Archangel Ariel, she knows. She feels your thoughts. It's time for us to complete this cycle. You've been wondering, who could he be? I wonder who he is. Will he match my strong feminine spirit? But I'm being shown here that he is a unicorn quite himself. Okay? And at the same point in time, this is not only, as within, as without, is what I'm being reminded. So as you step into your crown, you bring your king to you. As you emerge the queen, which is where the pearl was coming in, because the pearl is the queen's jewelry. Okay? And here we have, this is a path that you're walking. It's blinded. Look at all these animals. Okay? There's just so much going on here. There's a transformation that's been happening. You've been walking the path and you've been nourishing the path as you go. Okay? Definitely your divine feminines here. And it's like, look at those pearls. You see them? She's wearing them here. She's got her neck, her throat chakra protected. She's got her crown being emphasized here. And she's laced in the flower. Okay? So she's really immersed in the different parts of spirit. And what we're seeing here is butterflies emerging, okay? So the butterflies are emerging, and so are you, my friends. So are you. Stepping into a new expansion is what I'm feeling here. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. All right, on bottom, yeah, you've aligned to this, okay? This fast-moving energy that you've aligned to, and we are talking about aligning to that masculine energy that can meet your feminine energy. So whether you're here as a man with strong feminine energy or a woman with strong feminine energy, this is what I'm getting for your pile, is that you're attracting, you have aligned to this, okay? It's meant for you. So we've got Archangel Uriel coming in of what was. And what I'm hearing here of what was, okay, so the first card is what was. We're getting the number 6. We had some things to burn away. some things that had to be burned away. What I'm getting here is these are thoughts. These are things that had to do within your previous lives. I'm actually even getting that maybe you were even burned at the stake. Wow. Okay. I never channeled that before, but that's coming through. Yeah, this is divine justice to bring you back into alignment. See, we've got this silver energy. This is where we are now. We're not clearly seeing what's in front of us, but this is divine judgment leading back around to bring you back into this alignment to the twin. And I was getting the pair. Remember, I was getting that. This is a beautiful card. Um, the symbols and everything in here are truly beautiful. And could it be, okay, let me see. Like I'm seeing this Libra here, okay? So it's like, now I'm a Libra, and it's like she's holding on to the scales, and or they're actually holding on to them together. But it's like, in a way, the scale is pulled closer to the feminine. So what I'm getting here, and I'm getting vibes on the Egyptian timeline. There's that thing about your heart weighing as much of a feather. So you've gone through some time alchemizing some things, right? To really lighten that heart. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Wrong way. And this is what's coming up, the shift in front of you. Okay? Like, really take this in for a moment. I'm really feeling, do you see that sacred heart? Wow. Okay. So the first message I'm getting here really is really kind of about shape shifting. It's like you have shifted so many times. Okay, that's why I'm seeing the chameleon here. And it's like this is what you brought in with you is this need to shift and shift and shift. But with the sacred heart here, what I'm really feeling, and then of course look at the crown like on fire. It's like what I'm really feeling is that you had to bring yourself into wholeness. Wow, that is really gorgeous. Let's go ahead and bring up the cards and see what this all means for you. Pile number 3. Okay, the spotted doves. All right, so Uriel has a message for you. We're going to do what we've been doing. First of all, pile number 3, thank you for being here. Angel number 329 came in for all of us as the collective. So go ahead and check that out. I'm going to share it on the community board. And also the song Total Eclipse of the Heart, which is really a song written about a vampire love. And so, really, what Spirit is trying to tell us is that in a way, our shadows, they suck our energy and keep us from the path that we want to walk. And so this is all coming up to help you bring that into alchemization. Okay. So we've got Uriel, first of all. Now, Uriel, he wants to burn, Uriel has a message, right? Uriel, actually, you can call upon him to bring your light body into balance. And I love that they're showing the burn here. I can't believe I didn't think about this, but I love working with Archangel Uriel daily. And I'll go sit in the sun on my back porch in indirect sun. Okay, you don't stare at the sun, but you can meditate into the sun and the rays of the sun. They can sit at your back. That's fine as long as the sun is touching you. And basically, you can ask Archangel, you can release to Archangel Uriel, and you would be surprised at how he comes in and really brings your light body into balance. Okay. So, with that being said, know that you are transmuters. Just as you walk your path, you literally make the world a better place. You literally grab things that are not of the good for us all, and you help transmute them. So as a transmuter and as a big energy, you need to understand, and that's what Archangel Sandalphon was showing us. You're a big energy, and that means you can hold a lot of darkened energy, and it gets confusing because the more you hold, the more you think it's yours. And this is where Archangel Uriel is coming in to let you know, my friends, call upon me so that I can bring you into balance. Okay. So I can bring that light body into balance. He specifically does that. Let go of anger and unforgiveness and let my flame of love illuminate your heart. I can help free you from the emotional pain. If you do not know the right words to say, call upon me and I will speak through your heart. Thank you, Archangel Uriel. And that's what wanted to come forward with that. Now, here in number 35, this card just feels really just so spectacular. It's such a beautiful card. This is where you are now, okay? And the message here for you is ask us to bring you clarity when the truth evades you. We can help you discern the right choice when making an important decision or when you are unsure of the highest course of action to take. With our help, anything remaining hidden will soon come swiftly out into the light. So, Spirit is just wanting to let you know that everything that needs to come to the light will come to the light. Okay, and I'm feeling very ancient here, very Greek here, right? We've got the Greek letters and everything, and the arc. I don't know, there's just a lot there I'm feeling, especially since we're talking about how Venus came into collaboration with Neptune and kind of melted something to be brought on our path. And look at this, you guys, pile number 3. I'm just noticing, do you see the dove in your card? What? Wow, beautiful. Okay, so number 32, balance and collaboration. This is definitely talking about you and somebody else, okay? So this is going to happen for lots of people in different ways. What is this? Oh, yeah, this is the love connection. Okay. So this is the love connection, like literally love connection. It also is a general read. So it could be love connection between like a business partner, but it's definitely some sort of partnership. Okay. So here we have, number 32. I went to the wrong place. The leadership, let's see, Jude, I'm saying his wrong name, Judial means laudation of God. He helps us to feel qualified to step into our own guiding and leadership roles. He is often depicted wearing a crown. That's what I was saying. It's a crown activation representing the divine authority of the Holy Trinity. He is linked with the Sacred Heart, helping us recognize our own Christ consciousness so that we may live heaven on earth and teach it to others. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, okay. I felt a powerful angelic presence. She's literally saying, clearly heard the name pronounced, Yehudiel. 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 And okay, so the person who came up with this oracle, when she had this vision of this particular archangel, she had a vision of a golden crown being placed on her head. And I literally said this is talking about the crown, okay, the crown chakra. Here's the message. I'm assisting you with your spiritual endeavor. You are a natural leader. Stay true to your integrity. Okay. So I feel like we're definitely in the right place with these messages. Thank you, archangels. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the ancestors want you to know about this love connection. Okay, what they want you to know about this love connection. This is leading you to your abundance. Okay, Spirit's bringing this in for you. Spirit's bringing this into your structure. And it looks like I'm feeling like it's coming quickly. Okay, you've aligned to this. All right, this is personal protection. So it's like you've aligned to this, but will you allow it to move you? Okay, what I mean is, will you allow yourself to be moved? So it's like this has come full circle for you, but it's like, will you operate as you always have? Or will you, like, in a way, I'm feeling a test in front of you. Okay. I'm not fully sure of that, but the ancestors are bringing that in because the story about the Anshinda, it definitely represents the feminine, the divine feminine. And it's like you can, when you get afraid, you turn yourself into this little ball, into your own little world. But it's like at the same point in time, if the angels wanted to move you to a new path, would you allow them to do that? Okay, so there's something to be said there. There's an opportunity ahead. Look at, that's the 41. You have worked really hard to cross over. I'm seeing a wishbone here, that you've made a wish. And it's like, it's time for this to come into your truth. Wow. Okay. So we're doing two cards. First, we had the gray kangaroo. Now we have the red kangaroo. This is talking about responsibility. And look at here, we're backing up. Okay. So we had the 40. Now we're looking at the 39, but we're on bottom, we've got the 41. Okay. So first we need to bring it up. Okay. First we need to realize there's this time that we're going through to realize. So I'm getting here. Okay. So it's talking about getting things into balance. You've had a change in your structure, the foundation. And it's like from that, you're raising things up. Now, the rain kangaroo talks about being able to handle lots of different things, okay, in times of plenty. And this is a message about this connection, making you feel that you're able to do these different things. Because what I'm trying to say is like you have multiple facets about you, and they're all very important. Okay. So what I'm getting here is you can have one project, one thing on the side that you're watching that's kind of taking off. You can birth something else. You have something else you're just birthing, and then something in the background that's taken form. Now, this is what I'm getting with this message in correlation to everything is the dove has told us that we're bringing one or two things into manifestation. And it's all about how you handle this time of plenty. Okay. Now I'm seeing these arms. Kangaroo are very, very strong. But the biggest message here is what? Are you in balance with the healing in front of you? Are you boxing yourself? Shadow boxing, not as necessary anymore as you may think, is what your ancestors are telling you. It's time to stop shadow boxing and emerge out of that. It's time to walk away from those lessons. You have learned from them. You've got a new structure. Now it's time to emerge and build upon it. Okay? And this is talking about the crow here. Okay? So look at all this imagery. So it's about bringing things into balance. Okay? So it's like once you emerge, when you emerge and bring this foundation to where we are, when you have confidence in this foundation, is when you're going to align. The crow talks about law, okay? And it's like, what I mean is, as within, so without. And remember, I was talking about you have different facets to you. Do you see the different facets on the bottom here? It's like you've built these within you. I'm feeling like these are your lower chakras. And because you've gone in and done the work there, it's time for the universe to balance it on the outside. And this is talking about collaboration with abundance. And you have aligned to it, my friends. And I want to flip it upside down. Do you see how the facets? Do you see how we're turning it upside down? Excuse me. Are you seeing a little bit of what I'm trying to say here? Okay. So it's like as within, so without. And so your ancestors are telling you, keep watch. Excuse me. Keep watch. Your wish is coming true. Keep your eyes on on what your ascended masters are bringing forward for you. Step into this confidence, okay? I'm so sorry. to step forward on this path that they've created for you. And the possum talks all about some of this is happening at night. Pay attention to your dreams. You might even want to keep track of your dream journal because this, I believe, isn't you guys? I said the pearl. Yes. So, in a way, you're on a quest these next 30 days. And this quest is going to bring this wish fulfillment to you, okay? But a lot of it's happening at night. And the biggest thing that we're getting here is to trust, okay? So the ascended masters are going to come in next. But what I'm seeing here with this sacred heart and with this divine crown, it's like just trust that you are being protected. Trust that this is all happening for your highest good, okay? Um, because sometimes what I'm getting here is the possum. And this is the possum, okay? So this is specifically coming because there's an opossum and a possum, okay? So this is specifically coming from your solar plexus, your divine will, your integrity to keep yourself, confident, but I want to keep you from being overconfident to not see things. So stop looking behind. Keep yourself focused, knowing that this is all coming together instead of looking behind, that's the anxieties, right? The anxieties that come up. Is this truly happening? And it's teeter tottering. And we want to encourage you to really step onto this new path. Okay? Step onto this new path. Your masculine energy is ready for it. Now, let's see what the Ascended Masters want to say about this divine connection. First of all, it's going to bring you choices. I did pre shuffle. Choices in abundance. Okay. Beautiful. Look at that. This is the match of your feminine and your masculine. This looks like a feminine energy, but it's actually a masculine energy. And this is what's in front of you, my friends. So, this is all about keeping watch and in collaboration with another. Keep yourself grateful, right? Be grateful for the magic. Be grateful for the magic, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So here's that two again. I'm getting a lot of twos here in your actual because every card is 2 and 2. So I know that's what we're talking about, a love connection. So it's about here we've got invincible. Okay, no matter how things shift, no matter what things appear to be, no matter how hard that you have worked, know that you have this potential in front of you, this potential to co-create with this alchemized masculine energy. Okay. And it's like this masculine energy, it's like you've drawn it to you. Okay. You've drawn it to you. And he's shooting off towards the left. It's like he's been doing just as much work as you have. And this inner work between the two of you is really going to align. Yeah. Use your imagination. Here's an 11 again. This alignment is meant to come. So keep yourself focused within. As happens within, happens without. So as you align within, you also align on the outside. This is talking about staying your authenticity, allowing your crown, not allowing any of that trickster energy to come in. Okay? Keeping yourself rooted. I'm hearing you are not new to the spirituality pile number 3. You are not new to the spirituality. This is why you're stepping into this crown energy. Okay? This was meant for you. Look at this is like you're just being pulled right into it. Look at her crown here. It's like effervescent bubbles. I'm feeling champagne, right? I'm feeling champagne. There's just this I'm just feeling this love, okay? I truly truly am. And look at the diamonds here around the sacral area. And so this is what I'm getting. that you're stepping into your crown, but it has to do with the path that you have walked, right? And so it's like, let's read some more information here for you, pile number two, on what the Ascended Masters want you to know. Okay. And all together, we're getting here a 34, which is the magic. So using your imagination and your preconditions, okay? Your imagination, and look at you guys, is literally an 8 8, okay? An 8 and an 8 on the left and on the right. Here on the left, I have this masculine energy that's stepping into his authenticity, collaboration with, you know, with its unconditional love, right? And it's like, and because of that, he's pulling the feminine energy towards him. And on the right, we've got this masculine energy that took these preconditions. It's like vice versa, is what I'm trying to say here. You're making each other better off. This is happening not only within you, but on the external. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a little clue from each of them just to move forward with before we move on to pile number four. Okay. If you've pulled this card, a development of imagination or creative powers, a burst of inspiration pervades you. The magnificence of creative splendor, artistic potential is coming to the forefront. Exploring the realms of your imagination, you are driven with an impulse to create, bring about dynamic invention, or give birth to an amazing concept. New ideas or ventures are ready to unfold. An opportunity may present itself for you to develop creative talents. And this is so crazy because I was getting collaboration, a business partner, an awesome idea, right? And then here we go. With this card, you're emboldened to a state of mind fearlessly and be firm with setting your boundaries. You must stand your ground and be clear about your conditions and terms with a partnership, a union, or any other situation. Do not shirk from making demands that feel right to you and serve a higher purpose. By establishing clear boundaries, you can avert misunderstandings, disagreements, and quarrels. So, what we're getting here, pile number three, is this is a love connection between you and another, and you want to be very clear about what you want, okay? And also using your imagination. So, this just feels really beautiful. 555, a change is upon you. And with the water and the earth, this is a collaboration between you, and this love connection can even just be within you. And it's about manifesting here on the earth plane. So I look forward to seeing what you're bringing forward for all of us. I really am. And there's more about that sacred heart. Okay. So just really keep this, this is meant for you to bring into this lifetime. It definitely is. I'm trying to see if there's any other messages here. That's all I'm getting for you guys. That's all I'm getting for you, pile number three. Thank you for being here. Oh, as I say that, my left ear just like, that was so weird. There was a change in my left ear. I just wanted to mention that. I don't know why. Maybe that means something for you, pile number three. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to pile number four. Let's see, number four, 138, 31. Okay, pile number four. You are, there's two left. Pile number four, you are the turtle doves. Okay, we're getting with you guys a couple things. Number one, we're getting inner earth. So you are like the Celtics, the Vikings. These types of dove are actually rare, and there's been a huge decline in the last 20 years in these types of doves. So you are, what I'm getting is that you have something really special to bring forward for everybody. I was getting the movie Home Alone 2 with you guys. because there's a line in that movie that talks about two people having the pair of turtle doves. And as long as each one has, they'll be friends forever. I was getting the chevron pattern for you, which is very similar to like this kind of pattern, the zigzag. You've had a very jagged journey. You're getting your flight is described as arrowy. You have so much potential, but it's like jagged. Okay. So it's almost like we feel light as a feather and then we do something and we feel heavy and pull ourselves down. Okay. I was also meant to share, oh, you are the diamond in the rough. So if you are choosing between another pile, this pile, that sentence might really bring that forward for you. Um, the the turtle doves were sacred to Demeter, who's the goddess of trust and faith. And what we're getting here is an alignment between the phoenix and the turtle. So we have this ancient wisdom and this time of coming, a coming of age. What we're talking about here, pile number 4, we've got the angels coming forward for you guys, and we've got the earth coming forward for you guys. I was looking for this, sorry. I've got little post-it notes all over the place. Okay, so what we're talking about here is movement into a love connection. Okay, so we're aligning to this love connection. And of course, when I say love, I want you to keep in mind that is very open in many different ways. It is not just necessarily a person, but it could be. Okay, so let's find out some more information. We're going to shuffle. The archangels want to come forward to kind of show us a little bit more about the energy around you. Ooh, well, definitely the magic is around you. And we're talking about movement. The angels are going to talk about movement. We don't get any more movement than the chariot. Okay, so we've got the chariot coming in. Wow. There's been a lot of movement. So this is like the gods, and we were talking about Demeter, okay? So that is just such a powerful card there. So got a lot of movement coming in, and I'm seeing based on that divine feminine. Yeah, you've been learning some ancient wisdom. And look at, we're getting another 7 here. So we've got double confirmation on the magic. You've been working with, and look at, this is happening on both your feminine and masculine side of your of you. Okay, it's like putting those two combos together. You're like a powerhouse. Okay, yes, you are walking it. You are the gatekeeper. You've got the keys. You are the key. You are the key. And what are you unlocking? Pile number 4. My turtle doves. And turtle doves is kind of interesting because I'm just got the vision of like Yertle the turtle, which is that story where the turtles get on top of each other. And it's like, this is what I'm feeling is like lifetime after lifetime, you've come, you've been walking the path for some time. You're the diamond in the rough. You've been walking this path for a while. And you've had that jagged journey. You've had many rebirths. This is no surprise. You've had multiple rebirths. They've come even in this lifetime. You've seen many of them, is what I'm hearing. Okay. This is a time of integration. So I'm just laughing because pile number 4, we're talking about a couple things. Number 1, we're talking about how Venus connected with Neptune. And it's like, in a way, there's some things being frozen for you. And at the same point in time, something's being served on a silver platter, something that you've wished for. Look at this. I'm feeling this chevron pattern here. Okay. And it's like all these purples, right? And it's all about being loyal to yourself. And it's like, no matter how cold it gets, know that from there, So many things can bloom and blossom. Snow globe. The snow globe is like for you. And it's like, remember we said shaken, not stirred. It's part of the message. And that's just what came to the forefront of my mind. Okay, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful card. Now we've got, what else we got here? Metatron. Okay, so Metatrons come in, same position that we got for somebody else earlier, pile number one. Okay, so we might have some relationship to pile number one, but at the same point in time, we're only meant to choose one. This is where you are now. But Metatron, he's coming in. This is where you are now. There's a change in your structure going on. And what I'm feeling here more than anything is a period of integration. Okay, a period of integration. And what were we talking about for those of you that chose this one? Hold on. Everyone kind of has a dominant. Did I not mention it? For you guys, oh, the inner earth chakra. Okay. So for those of you that chose this one, you literally have an earth star, soul star activation going on. So this is why you would have a change in your structure, because your earth star connects you to the earth, your soul star connects you to source. And so something's been frozen so that you can get into this connection, into this activation. And what's to come in front of you is Christelle, the healing that's in front of you. And look at that sacred heart and that rainbow aura. Wow. This is really, truly, really beautiful. Okay. So we've got that sacred heart there for you. And this all has to do with this jagged journey, is that you're able, I want to read these messages here. All right, 24, which is a 6, 4, which is a 10, and then the healing. Okay, the number's already talking to me. So we got the vibration of a 6. We've got something being frozen, right? And that's what I love where Venus came into Neptune. It's like between that interchange, the process was slowed down. Okay, there's like this freeze. And this freeze I'm getting is here in your vision. You've been paused. You've been paused as there is what? A change in the structure. Balance with what? The one. Balance with the Earth Star activation to emerge into a new structure. Okay, so you have a new structure in front of you. But this is a 6 and a 4. This is the completion of one cycle. And that cycle is the Earth Star activation. And then then we have the healing to the soul star, the healing to the soul star, and you add it all together and you've got a completion of another cycle. So this is what's coming in this next new moon. And I feel the energy of this card is really a lot that we want to talk about here. Okay. Is getting in balance to this integration, getting into balance with what is in front of us. So I'm going to go ahead and read about this card for all that chose this pile number 4. Okay. And these are the angels of the platinum ray. Okay. So when we're talking about this, I didn't even notice, but like in Crystal, looks like Jesus, right? It looks like a white, but it's not. He's wearing a silver robe. And so whenever we see silver, we've got the gold and now we've got the silver alchemy, and the silver is fast moving energy. Okay. So we've got the rainbow energy, or the angels of the rainbow ray. Excuse me. All right. It could literally be translated to the Christ of God. Crystal is the angel charged with bringing peace, especially when peace comes in the form of harmlessness. He reminds us that if we act from a place of harmlessness, we are less likely to attract harm, and can therefore find it easier to trust that we will be kept safe. The message is a more peaceful time is coming to you. You have worked hard to create the peace in your life and the lives of others. Trust that as you do no harm, no harm shall come to you. What a beautiful message, dove number 4. So gorgeous. Okay, so let's see. First of all, the angels want to come in. They want to share a message about this movement. Okay, so we're going to be drawing out a card every single time. You're being you want to share your express. It says express your creativity. All right. So allow just the things that come up and unfold in front of you. Allow them to come up and share them with others. Okay. It looks like your imagination is going to be sparked at this time. And this is what we're literally talking about is this change in your structure. Okay. Spiritual gifts are unfolding. Yeah, I was feeling that. I was definitely feeling that. Archangel Raziel has got some ancient messages that he wants to bring up for you. All right. Open your heart, says Archangel Samuel. Open your heart. And look at how he's wearing all red. And we were talking about safety, right? We are talking about and that's the root star chakra. But know that when your earth star chakra is aligned in the proper place, that can actually influence everything that is on top of it, including the highway to that soul star chakra. Yeah. This is about manifesting miracles. This is about bringing the stars down. This is about, manifesting miracles in your world. This is a huge transformation for you. Huge transformation. I literally just said huge transformation. We've got Archangel Zadkiel. He is the divine healer of the what? Of the violet flame. Yes. And he wants you to use that violet flame to let go of the past, to let go of what was. You've had a very jagged journey. Okay. That's what we keep getting here. But we're going through. It's like those of you that have gone here, I'm feeling that you've gone through this heart awakening, right? This is where you are. You've dug down. You've changed so many things. You've gone through this 6 to 7 month process. And here we're back at the heart of where we are. And it's like, what have we learned from this? And this is what we're being shown, right? This is what we're being shown. This journey that I'm talking about, my friends, with you, pile number 4, you guys are the turtle doves. You're very rare, okay? What I mean by that is you have built on, you've had this remembrance, okay? With the turtle, I'm getting like this ancient, okay? You know how to get yourself in this flow, and you've stacked on top of the others so that you can see further. And at the same point in time, as you do that, turtle doves, you also warm the hearts of those around you. Okay, excuse me. So here's Archangel Metatron once again. Archangel Metatron coming up again for you. Could he possibly be a guide for you right now? Could you be calling upon Archangel Metatron to assist you? Because it says, thank you, Archangel Metatron, for clearing my energy field. Now, Archangel Metatron to me has always been that, the clearer. His cube during my process, during my personal awakening, is he's always helped me with what I like to call the dark matter. The dark matter, which are related to the subconscious scripts that we have. And he likes to collect them and put them in his cube. Okay. And so that may or may not have relevance for you, but you can call upon him in your safe room, and any and all heavy energies you can send to his cube. He's there to help clear your energy field. You have a connection with, here we've got the eagle. You've got a very intense connection with spirits, okay? And the spirit animals, but we're getting the eagle here. And look at this, with this red, is you're very connected to, I'm getting a lot of reds here so far, to the animal kingdom. Okay. So I understand that connection. I am very connected as well. And it's to be able to see their wisdom. You see things in a new light because of the wisdom that they bring forward, just as the dove is coming now. So, those of you, pile number 4, that chose this, is you want to go ahead and get into the universal flow of the animal kingdom, and you can invoke your dove. You can invoke the animals that come forward to move you forward. Now, this year coming forward is the year of the rabbit, but I haven't had a chance to go live. But really, what the angels are bringing forward is the hare. And the hare, he lives in the desert, but he doesn't hide and burrow. He comes out and he stands strong. And that's the message that's coming forward here for you, pal number 4. To not allow what was to determine where you're going. Count your blessings. Okay? The way that you can keep yourself in the present is to stay in the present. Don't let the past to swallow you up with anxiety, and don't get too far into the future with those stresses. Okay? You want to stay right in the present, and the best way to do that is to create a beautiful blessing. You can do a journal. You can keep track. It's as easy as, you know, waking up and saying thank you. Like before my feet hit the floor, they say thank you every single time. This is all about creating a new structure where you cleanse yourself, where you allow yourself to be guided, and you also take note of the many blessings that you have. And then look at this, Archangel Michael is coming forward for you. You are protected. Okay? He's got your back. That blue electric fire, he is there to cut any and all cords, sever all contracts that don't fit your highest good. Okay? So know that Archangel Michael, so we've got Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron at both ends here, all right, of this new structure. And we're talking about the Earth Star and the Soul Star. So these are the two angels that you want to be working with to teach you how to create that connection with the earth and that connection with source that you're looking for. Okay? And then in between to guide you are the animals, and also just to keep yourself in the present with your blessings. Allow the things that you're grateful for to unleash. These are all the things that are going to help this fast moving energy get into balance, okay? So that you can remove, and look at this, silver and gold. We're getting the silver and gold for you, which is all about alchemy and that fast moving energy, okay? So it's like staying out this mask, this gold mask, seeing things through the eyes of alchemy, and bringing all of that into balance. I really feel like you're in an integration process, pile number 4. Okay? Now, pile number 4, the earth magic wanted to come in, which I think is so beautiful considering we're talking about the earth chakra and we're talking about the soul star chakra. All right? So we want you to always keep in mind with this deck what? Ground, ground, ground. So grounding is really, really important, especially since on bottom we're getting that a lot of you have spent a lot of time in hermit mode, feeling alone, pulling back, kind of in your own little bubble. And it's like it's time to emerge from this cage. I said cage. I meant cave. Huh. The fairies are here. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, 2 and 2. So the fairies are here, and look at the fairies. Look at all those wings. But there's a transformation going on with those wings. I can feel it. Do you see the light coming in? There's light codes coming in. And the wind, yeah, the wind, there's an activation. So it's like maybe you saw yourself in one light, in this elemental light. What I mean is maybe you're very connected to the fairies and to the elements, but there's a higher activation. The wind is coming in, the angels are coming in for you to seek a higher elevation to that. Okay? And this is the connection that we're talking about, the love connection between who you are and who you've always been, and how you can see that transformation process. Now, look at on bottom, ground, ground, ground. Okay? So, a lot of grounding going on for you, my friends, keeping yourself out of where? Out of the head. The ancestors, they've been connecting with you. And look at all that work that you've been doing in the cave. It's like that paw print that we had in the cave. I don't know if you saw it, that mark in the cave. As you've been working with this Kundalini energy, as you've been working with the energy, the red and the yellow. Is that for you guys? Oh, this is coming up in the next one. It's like this Harry Potter, this magic. As you've been working in the root chakra and your elemental, right? Your solar plexus. It's like you've been working with this energy and you've been making your mark, been walking the steps, right? And it's like this has been helping you to alchemize and to make the shadows go away. Like I'm seeing that the snake is leaving, okay? And this is you you've been doing this ancestral healing, and it's taken quite some time. I'm getting 4 years, 40 years. It's been happening for a long time. And so now you deserve a new structure, or there was an awakening. If you're not personally working with the ancestors, someone in your ancestral line has done this healing, and it's bringing this new structure to the forefront for you. Wow. So keep yourself grounded. This might be coming out of nowhere because this is taking you to heights that you haven't seen before. And this is what I'm feeling. It's like you're going from, and this is what I've been getting the whole reading. It's like you're going from the bottom of bottoms to the highest of heights. And it's like, and many people couldn't handle this. This is where we're getting to stay grounded. You've had this really jagged journey, but because you've had these extreme highs and lows, it's like, in a way, this is going to surprise you. But what I'm here to tell you is, don't allow yourself to think the other foot is going to drop, because I'm getting it's not. Okay. So I want to talk about that mountain real quick. Let's read that mountain. Let's find the mountain. Some of these are hard to find. Okay. The mountain here. The massiveness of the mountain in this image, bearing the blankets of snow, as spectacular hues from the sun reflect its body, evokes a sense of impenetrable and immovable strength of stature. A mountain's quiet, resolute, immensely leaves us in awe and inspires us to reach for greater heights, yet it can also pose challenges. A firm base of the mountain evolves to narrow crest is the attempt to reach the sky. More daring individuals become enamored by the peak, and see it as something to conquer, although it can never truly be conquered. When the mountain feels threatened in some way or simply shrugs its shoulders, the strength exhibited can wreak havoc for all beings caught in its skin. And it's like you have the chevron. This is like almost like something that you're used to. So there's more here. It makes no sense to deny the strength that you have at the cost of allowing yourself to be reactive and subject to external influences far beyond what is healthy for you. Imagine yourself as the mountain of strength, solidly grounded in the earth, your head held high as if you were touching the sky. Do so without straining, just as the mountain itself does not strain. Beautiful. The current situation calls for you to be vigilant, but not at the point of fear or paranoia. Be the rock of strength that you are capable of becoming. The solidness of your resolve will clearly communicate when you model yourself after towering immensity of a mountain, impenetrable and inscrutable, standing steady like a rock is what's called for at this time. And so, what I'm getting here, okay, what I'm getting here is to really, you know, really trust your knowings. Trust where you are. This what's coming in for you, pal number 4. It's like this activation coming in for you. I also am feeling called to go back to this Metatron card for you. Okay? So I'm going to go back to this real quick because I feel like there's something here for you, and it sounds to me like you're going in for quite the ride, and it's like I know that you can do it because you've been through so much already, okay? But you're not meant to do it alone. All right, turtle doves? You are crowned with the light of source because you are the divine incarnate. Walk upon this earth as an angel, and life shall conspire to lift you up. Wisdom is available to those who truly follow the integrity of their heart. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. So that's what wanted to come forward for you, pile number 4. I hope that you found this message. Remember, there is an angel number for all of us collectively, angel number 329. So make sure you check that out. I love using sacred scribes. Your angels are here for you and they want you to call upon them, specifically Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael. So make sure that you do that. This is just bringing you into your Christ consciousness, my friends, and helping you to heal so much that has gone before you. So make sure you keep yourself grounded, okay? Keeping yourself grounded through walking, immersing yourself into nature, breathing. Those are all different ways, all right? Thank you, pal number 4. We're going to move on to our very last one. We've been on here for some time. I know my husband's probably like, are you done yet? Okay, almost done. Okay, 20639. All right, pile number 5. You are the Nam Aqua doves. What we're getting here, you're also known as the long-tailed doves, the Cape doves. We're getting the element of balance being primary for those of you who chose number 5. We're talking about the throat chakra. We're also getting a lot of Harry Potter magic with the lightning bolts. The number 22, you are here to build something. Um, there's also a message about not being too terrestrial. What I mean is, like, let's keep that bark less than your bite kind of thing, right? Um, and a lot is happening at night for you. We're getting that your masculine has a black mask on. So there's some shadows to be relieved here. And the biggest thing that I got for you, let's see. Oh, pile number 5, it also looks like you're prone to wander. So the messages that are coming in are meant to keep you on track because the message that I got for you, channeled message, was balance beam. Balance beam. So let's get into this. Let's see what's going on for you. We've got the archangels here. They want to teach you something, okay? So first I'm going to shuffle in your energy. All right, we're to do 3 shuffles. Yep, fast moving energy. This is Maribel. This is the mirror. Look at the mirror talks about and the moon. So the very first thing that came to mind is triggers. You're feeling triggered, okay? But each one of these triggers is going to show you information about yourself that you're actually not willing to look at, okay? I'm also getting the full moon energies may intensify these triggers. You can set an intention to detach from the moon. And this is something that I was led to do recently. And it's not that because I use the moon cycle for everything. That's not what I mean. But on different dimensions in some ways, we attach to the moon energy in a way that was not of our highest light. So that would be one of the first things you can talk to your guides about. One of them being Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel has a message for you. Look at the dove. Literally, the dove is here. That's what we're saying. Getting all kinds of messages here, pile number 5. And one of the first messages that Archangel Gabriel wants you to know, I mean, look at this. It's so beautiful. This silver energy, there is, I want to say it's fast moving energy, but it doesn't feel like it's fast. It feels like, what I mean by that is, it's now that you've aligned to it, it's going to feel quick. Things are going to come together quickly. And Archangel Gabriel literally has a message for you to wrap up this cycle. This next 30 days are going to be really enlightening for you. And he has a message for you. One of the very first things that Archangel Gabriel always does, that I'm led to tell you about, is he helps cleanse your torrid field. He also helps cleanse your, you can call upon him for the layers of your aura. And so I'm really feeling I'm going to be doing this free meditation this weekend. And I feel those of you in pile number 5 are really going to resonate with this. It's holy basil and clear quartz. And that does exactly what I've just mentioned. And so I believe that that's really relative.
Oh, like, so you guys are having like an angel basil.
Okay.
Because he said
Now,
angel basil.
okay, look at this. We literally have choosing all the silver rays. Wow. This is gorgeous. Like literally each one. So we've got, this is Shekinah, or what I like to call Grandmother Earth, coming forward here. This is truly magnificent. Pile number 5. Something is really ready to emerge for you. Okay. That's going to be happening in this next. And Archangel Zadkiel is here to help you to align to that. He wants to burn everything out of the way to help you to align to exactly where you're going. So let's see what angels, yes, this has to do with that masculine, okay? This is your first card. The masculine energy is being held back. And it's like you're receiving communication from source and how to bring your masculine. Remember, I said the masculine's wearing a black mask. There's some shadows covering that masculine energy. And so it's like when that happens, we're not sure which way to move. And it's like you're being held. We're alchemizing this energy as we speak. Okay, we're transforming it as we speak. Keep yourself close to your angels. They want to make this right for you. Okay, I'm literally seeing feathers. So maybe you're gathering feathers. Maybe you've gotten a feather recently. Synchronicities with feathers. We've got Archangel Jophiel, more butterflies. She wants to help keep you, like, do you feel this card? She wants to keep you in this essence of the magic. Okay, so Archangel Jophiel, she rules the solar plexus, and that is the seat of our magic. Okay, that is the elemental queendom, so to speak. And it's just like there's this grace and this beauty in the magic. And these magic and these synchronicities are just going to lead you. Okay. So it's like a swing. It's like an ebb and the flow is what I'm getting here. So keeping yourself, in a lot of ways, you're blinded on this path. But at the same point in time, it's like you have so much leading you. Allow the magic to lead you. Your path is being blessed in front of you. Okay? Like literally. We've gotten this in so many readings. Pile number 5. I want to remind you that we have collective angel number 329. Okay? Oh, which is funny because this is angel number 29. And I was just holding it and I was like 3 and then it said 29. It's funny. So angel 329. Okay. And we have the song Total Eclipse of the Heart coming in for all of us. So what is coming forward? What is speaking to you about this connection? Excuse me. this connection. And what do we have coming in for you guys? We have the ascended, excuse me, we have, oh my goodness, the archangels and the ancestors. And it looks like your connection is aligning to your true self. So we're aligning to your true self. And this path is going to involve some burning. And then, but it's like you're being led down this. Oh my goodness. Okay. And I just want to say, as within, so without. So, in many ways, you could be seeing this not only for you personally. I'm so sorry. I've got this terrible cold. You could be seeing this for yourself, but also you could be seeing this really in your life. Okay, you might be seeing, like, let's say if you're in a relationship, you could be seeing this in between you and your partner, and it's like you're just not coming together. But keeping yourself in one state of mind, keeping yourself here, is going to allow that other party to really see things in a new light. Okay, I wanted to mention that. Okay, thank you, archangels. Beautiful. And you can call upon Archangel Zadkiel, right, for the violet flame. And you want to keep watch for the class that I'm going to be teaching on how exactly to do that. It's a free class that you can get before the full moon next month. So keep watch. I'll talk about that. I was going to start it this month. It just didn't work out that way. But here we've got my Celtic Inner Earth Wildwood Tarot. So maybe you are resonate with the Inner Earth. Maybe you are Celtic in heritage. I know that I am. So that's definitely something we're going to do. Is your ancestors want to bring the magic to you. We're going to start with talking about the balance. And remember, what were we talking about? Balance being getting your feminine, masculine energy in balance. Okay. And as within, as without. So this is really coming together in so many different ways as you are aligning to your true self. You are aligning to your true self, and the magic is going to create this new structure, is what I'm being told. So let's do 7 cards. 3 of stones, okay? Your creativity looks to me like you're feeling a little frozen, a little stuck, okay? Having a hard time to get things growing. Those stones around you, it can be hard to get things to grow when you're not feeling like you're planted in the earth, is what I'm hearing. That's interesting. But that really matches up to that black mask on the masculine energy, which the masculine energy is all about taking action. Yeah. But trust me, we're going to have a breakthrough here. Okay. 10 of Vessels is talking about happiness. I really feel that this is not only about, this is something within you, but it's also something outside of you. And this process that you're going to be going through is going to help you to align. Okay, need that out loud. Number 3. Here's another 10. Wow, we've got a lot of 10s going on for you. Okay, so a lot of things shifting for you. And we've got the doves here talking about 1 or 2 things manifesting. So in these next 30 days, you are wrapping up a couple things, okay, which are going to lead to a couple manifestations. Now, here is the question with the 10 of bows. The question we put it in front of you, the 3rd of the 7 of the magic. The question I'm actually seeing an X here. I've never seen this before. It's like, I feel like you've been on a quest. X marks the spot. You're climbing up to it, but you're so exhausted. And in a way, it's like we can't even remember why we began the climb. So this is what I'm asking you. My question is what you're climbing for, these bows, these responsibilities that you have, um, are they for your highest good? What I mean is, are you climbing and you're exhausted because you can't wait to get your goods to the hunters up here, because he's climbing with these bows to take to the hunters to make them into arrows, okay? And so he's the middleman. He has the ability to do that in between, right? And that's your ability. But it's like, is this really filling your heart? Have you followed this here, or is this, or do you have a different perception? Does this feel heavy? Does this feel, do you need to let go and get off the climb? This is the part about coming into your true self. That is your question to answer, my friends. Okay? Only you know the answer to that. And maybe you don't even know that answer right now. Okay? Because in a way, you're going on this quest. It's a beautiful card. The pole star. Okay? Getting one with the magic, seeing the synchronicity. I feel the synchronicities and the magic around you so much. Just like the aurora borealis is magic to all who see it. I feel in so many ways that the magic guides you, okay? And this is what's that inner earth part of you. Yeah. Here we go, the three of vessels. So first we had the other three, and now we have you aligning. And this is why I'm feeling these manifestations, okay? I really feel that these are for you. I feel like you already have one, but there are two more in front of you. This could be a link to last week's this actually could be a link to last week's oracle. So it'd be interesting if you got this card last week. I'm not going to say what pile it was. I can't even remember. But I feel that there's a link between the two of them. Okay? Birds of a feather fly together. Okay? Birds of a feather fly together. Okay, number 6. Oh my gosh, I'm really feeling this connection to last week, because here we have the journey. So we're being, especially as we go into this next cycle, okay, because we're talking about specifically this next 30 days today, going into this new moon, making intentions. And you want to remember, as we redefine in the month of February, we're redefining what we want based on our journey. And so it's like, in one way, there's so many different vibrations. It's like, oh my God, when you see this card, a lot of people are like, oh my God, I'm getting picked apart. But actually, in many ways, it's like the journey has cleansed you, brought you to a bare bones so that you can renew, rebirth, and have a new structure. So this is what I'm seeing is in your future, my friend. And this is all to bring that divine feminine masculine into alignment. Yes. This is to lead you to the abundance that is meant for you. So this is an integration to the abundance, okay? So it's like, and not only that, not only do we have fruits in abundance here, but we also have the unleashing. Remember, we said we could use that violet flame, and it's like we see all this shadow drifting away. Wow. Let's find out what's more about what do our ancestors want to tell us about this structure, okay? The magic that we're feeling. So on bottom, got a lot talking about, this is the 7 of bows. We literally just said this, the magic. Number 7 always talks about the magic. So we're talking about the magic in the bows. The bows is what? The bows is actually reflective of the thing, your craft, what you do, what makes you unique. Okay? And we all get to forage these bows in the fire. I love that's coming up together. And it's like you get to string that to your bow, and then that's where we can see our true potential. Do you see? So it's like you're crafting the arrow as we speak. Now, the structure that's coming in, aligning to your true self. There's that Queen of Stones, the bear. This is totally feeling so connected to last week. So if you didn't watch last week's oracle, you're getting a message to definitely watch it. Okay? So the Queen of Stones is all about this vibration and frequency of awakening, or what you're awakening to. Okay? And if you're ready to see it. So the bear is is in the Celtic heritage, is such a powerful animal. And I'm immediately getting the movie Brave. Okay. You might want to watch that movie. It's all about talking about, um, where the mother has these responsibilities the way it's always been done. And we have the princess who emerges as her true, authentic self. And she just wants to be her. And it's like through the mother becoming the bear, they both learn the value within. And I feel like this is the process that you're going through. Okay. So isn't this interesting that this is all coming up? So you might want to watch the movie Brave. I'm feeling that right from the get-go. Yeah, look at there's another 10. This is our third 10, the 10 of arrows. Okay. So you're going through a process. The angels, and I'm getting the angels specifically, they're coming in forward here. They want to teach you about about these 10 arrows, about these 10 different facets to your life that hang in front of you, about your health and your wealth and your skills and your family, and and who you are, and your friendships and your belief system. Do you see that these all create this wheel, and this wheel is what gives you movement? And it's not really so much about shooting the arrow as it is the ability to actually shoot it. Okay, it's not about what arrow you shoot, it's all about the ability to pull back, to feel the potential when you pull yourself back. So you're being pulled back in order to see the potential of what you truly are. And I'm seeing that your divine feminine is being pulled back. The queen of stones is being pulled back. In a way, there's this hibernation that's happening. Okay. And this is to allow, us to learn, to expand. Here's the page of bows. Getting so many bows here. The page, I'm going to read that for you because there's a message there. Definitely feeling that. And then look at here, the number 10 again, the wheel, the fabric of the life. Like this is all related. Oh my goodness, there's just so much in here. Pile number 5. But for me, I'm feeling it's the stout that wants to come forward. That is the one that I'm feeling the most to read for you. So let's go ahead and pull it out. The page of bows, the suit of bows. Here's a little thing that you can listen to. It's the element of fire. And who came forward? Remember, this was our overall message from the angels, from the archangels, the fire, the violet flame. So we're talking about harnessing the fire. And the page is your learning. So see if Archangel Zadkiel wants to teach you, okay, about how to use that fire element. Destiny is not a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. It's not a thing to be waited for, it's a thing to be achieved. And in our channeled message, if you didn't hear it, you've got to go back to the beginning because it talks about don't hesitate. Don't hesitate, and certainly don't wait. Okay, don't wait. The time is now. And I'm just feeling it so much with, okay, the page of bows, the stout. With a fierce hunting instinct and its ability to live underground, combined with the changing color of its fur from white to red, and its black tail, the three sacred colors of the ancient world, the stout has a long mystical link to the sovereignty of the land. Often you are seen as an emissary or such. Your gifts are widely recognized and honored. Your ability to perceive the truth is almost in almost any matter is vastly helpful, and your freedom of spirit marks you as out of the original and unique personality. A charming or adventurous individual who may act as an ambassador. He or she can sometimes be overzealous. As a stranger who moves through your life, she may act as a catalyst for change. As a friend, she can be a go between who represents your interests. She can also be hasty and gullible. So that's what I wanted to bring up because this is between um, you and yourself. So this is talking about yourself. Here's a question: who is offering you an opportunity? What is the advantage of staying where you are? How could things change if you engage with this? Okay. And some other tracks to this pathway: free spirit, dreams, vision, an appearance of a stranger, strange tidings, a prodigy, extraordinariness, secrecy. Okay, so I feel like something is going to emerge from you when you least expect it. When you least expect it. We were getting that explosion in the 10. So this is part of your new structure, is that as the water, right, spreads, it's going to allow things that were underground to come out, to come out. Look at, we've got the bear coming out of their cave. We've got um, guides coming out of the woodwork. We've got, this is a masculine energy. I can just feel it so much. And all of this is leading to the tapestry of your world, of your world. And there's those three storks right there. And they're not fighting over those chalices. They're really just at balance, enjoying the serene, calm water. Okay? So this just really feels like it means so much more. But the archangels want to come forward with a message for you about something that you're not seeing right now. Okay? One message: the bear. Use power and wisdom. Wow. One message. And it was, out of all things, it was the bear. Okay. I have full blown goosebumps right now. This is crazy. Out of all the cards you saw me shuffle, we got the bear as our cut, and now we got the dove as your card, and the whale on bottom. Holy moly, let's read. Oh my God. Okay, so let's read the dove, and then we're going to go back into the other book for the bear because I feel like there's something more there for you. And we want to keep it in perspective. Thank you. Thank you to the archangels for leading us. This is so beautiful. Okay, so this is what the archangels want to share about the dove. The angels of peace work through doves, and the pure white ones have become worldwide symbol of peace. Their sole work is to approach humans and animals and to bring them messages of love, peace, and harmony. They communicate this through their energy fields. Angels of peace also work with pigeons, partridges, plovers, grouse, pheasants, and ducks, who try to approach people and animals so that they can impart their loving light. These birds spread peace through flowers, trees, and the land itself. The service work of doves is to peck the ground, to prepare it for new seeds to grow. The cooing of the doves may sound monotonous to human ears, but it contains keys and codes of peace and harmony to soothe our consciousness and to open us up as we elevated thoughts and possibilities. Wow. Your guidance is to take deep breaths and to center yourself on the out breath until you feel calm and tranquil. Fill the cells of your body with pure peace. Hold your hands out and imagine a gentle white dove landing on it, or in this fact, the Nemkyu dove. Listen to the soft coo and allow it to open up to the serene and loving way of being. Let your energy fields glow with peace and harmony. Think of people and situations in your life that would benefit from your light and visualize them being bathed in it. Plant new seeds of kindness, love, cooperation, or whatever is needed most for your highest good. Notice what changes occur. When your energy fields contain the keys and the codes of peace and harmony, you become a catalyst for transformation wherever you go. Beautiful. And I can't help but say to you that an olive branch has been extended to you with the dove wisdom. We specifically got Archangel Gabriel is going to talk to you in this. And I'm just going to tell you what, I cannot help but see the rainbow bridge with this dove here. And so I'm just going to let you know, I haven't shared the video on here yet because I got really sick, but I'm going to share a video about, about my rainbow bridge class. Excuse me. Which allows you to connect your communication system with the universe in a higher vibrational way. And I just can't help but thinking that has a special message here, as you are meant to bring so much wisdom into the world. Let's go back to the inner earth real quick before we wrap this up. Excuse me. Please remember angel number 329. I'll share it on the community board, and the song Total Eclipse of the Heart. Okay? All right, let's look at the bear. It came up in both of your readings. It's the Queen of Stones. Forgive me. Oh my goodness. All right. The ancient ancestor of the modern bear, the cave bear, hibernated in caves during the cold northern winter. Neanderthals buried their skulls here and even shared their caves during some periods. Often linked to the Arthurian legend, the bear is the symbol of the power and the protection of the land. Richness and plenty surround you. Your bounty and welcoming nature make you popular with all. Many depend on you, and your natural sensuality makes you powerfully attractive to others. Pragmatism and generosity open doors at every point. All right. Some questions that you can ask yourself at the bear. How can I best promote well-being here? Where can you make space to care for yourself and others? What needs to be preserved? I'm going to read as a person in your life. This is a practical and welcoming person. She or he delights in prosperity and luxury, though she can have a natural and wholesome simplicity. As a friend, she is loyal, keeping faith with you and being frank about issues needing improvement. She may be a treasurer or a curator of tradition, but she can also be a hoarder or a squanderer, as well as demanding or timid individual. So I'm really feeling like what we said the first time. I feel what the message that Gabriel is bringing to you is that movie Brave. I'm telling you, because it has everything to do with what? The movie Brave has all of these elements. It has the bear. It has like the bow and arrow, okay, and all that all the stuff in that in inner earth, and it actually has the tapestry. So I suggest that you find your way there, and also make sure you watch my video coming out about the Rainbow Bridge course, because this might be leading you in that direction. Thank you, everybody, for coming on today. I hope that you found messages that you enjoyed. Please give me a like. Please share this video, and we'll talk to you all soon. Have yourself a great day. Make sure you stay balanced. Make sure you take care of yourself, and make sure that you take time to go within. We'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.